Shalom, shalom, Yashar Allah. We'll start off first things first. Give it all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash, which in the Paleo Hebrew tongues, correct names of the Holy Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sisters and brothers living in truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. I want to talk to you today, Yashar Allah. It's time to be circumspect, be looking around, watching out. A lot of people getting riled up. The Lord is making judgment happen in the earth, and we're beginning to get into the levels of Jacob's trouble. We're about to go into that. But before we get into that, you're going to see mass judgment go out in, particularly brutal fashion. So I got put up for you now, if you're not aware of, Walmart had a mass shooting spree. A manager went into a break room and he started letting off shots on employees. They say he didn't care if customers was getting shot. I want to say 6 people got judgment, and I think it was 10 others hurt. We'll read the article to find out. Put this on Do Not Disturb. We'll find out as we read the article. But the big thing I want to pull up, that I got all the details are smoothed out. Now they want to say he got a manifesto, which I don't believe that's true. I just think Esau ain't gonna let a good crisis go to waste. Some is a mass shooting at Walmart, a chance to really shake the public up. Then they're not gonna miss that. So check it out. It says a chilling manifesto has been found on the cell phone of Walmart gunman Andre Bean, in which he allegedly laid out his motive for the horror mass shooting that left 6 co-workers dead and at least 6 other victims injured. Okay, so you got 6. See that number 6? 6 people judgment, and you got 6 that's hurt. Now I read another article said there's more than that was injured, but they just saying 6 right here. They're going with that 6 number. It says in law enforcement, the source told 10 on your side, then the document Bean, 31, described being upset about a recent change in employment status, complained that he was being harassed by fellow employees. Now, this can happen in any of our jobs, especially where I work at Yashar. A lot of Edomites are disgruntled. Esau can't deal with adversity like Jake can. So this mass shooting, watch for this to increase. As we move forward in prophecy, this is going to increase, especially if inflation keep going up, gas keep going up, the way Babylon the Great is drying up, it's going to get worse. And this happened in Chesapeake, Virginia. Basically, I don't gonna read it all, but I noticed they're trying to say dude was like anti-government when you read it. He was talking about he'd get fired, he gonna let off some shots. He said the government was watching him. So basically, they trying to make it seem like he was some little bug out scared of the government. So you know what they doing, Yashar? They're going to make it to where, because we're anti-government. So that's like, for a lot of you brothers and sisters that's new in this truth, it's not good to go out and try to tell your co-workers about the truth, get them the truth, because most Jake don't want it. And as they see your move, they're going to say, oh, he anti, they're in that terrorist group, Black Hebrew Israelites, you just put a target on your back. So this is really the best time to hunker down, bunker down. And, if it's on your spirit, to try to give them the truth, let them say something first to give you an indication that maybe they can receive it first, see how they feel about Esau or whatnot. And just get them to the prophets, man, pages to the prophets. Like, I wouldn't even really do that, man. I feel like we at the last call for living waters. And let's just, they really asking for it, really want to know about the Hebrew Israelites, I wouldn't say nothing to them. Because Esau is like a cunning hunter. He's looking to attack anybody that's anti, for his narrative. So you don't want to make your work environment hostile. So I say the best thing best, and just kind of like, hey, what on their spirit to open them up, and what on their spirit to be opened up. Because they should have opened up with Kanye and Kyrie Irving. So if they not asking questions, seeking the truth for themselves, hey, that's on them. But I wouldn't go around trying to, tell Jake about the truth, try to get them in the truth, because you're going to get, bad results from that most of the time. And I'm saying this from experience. Like, I've been in an HR office for trying to give Jake the truth. So I'm just telling new people, like, it's really not worth it, especially after what they trying to pull with this right here. They trying to say dude was, a crazy dude because he's anti-government. So it's just best not to do that. So as I read it, they're trying to say, there go dude, look like a Jake. Appears to be a Jake. He looked like a mixed breed, so his daddy could be an Edomite. A mixed breed compared to the world, what they call a mixed breed. So he could have an Edomite father, which would explain why he did it. Or it could just be a Jake that did it. Jake started to take on the nature of Esau. Like, this used to be an Edomite thing. Esau get, frustrated the job, shoot the job up, and so forth. Whereas Jake, we don't give a damn. We get fired, we go look for another job. Like, we only deal with people that do something to us. We don't just take our frustration out on anybody. They got nothing to do with our problem. Like, that ain't how Jake usually operate. Especially go to work and let off a few shots. Like, nah, we gives a damn. So, there go dude right there. He looked like a Jake. So you got Jake shooting stuff up now. Tell me he met that's another thing too. Jake don't leave manifestos if that's a Jake. Like, Jake don't leave clues and I'm about to do this little death notes. We don't do that, man. We just take care of business and let that be that. So that's how, in other words, I think they just, making that up. Because that's what Esau does best, is get a story and spin it. He probably just like, couldn't get no play from the chicks. They probably messing with him on the job, because we do get harassed on the job, but he handled it like an Edomite. Like, he gonna go up there and let off a few shots. That ain't how we do it. We just quit. Like, fuck you, Esau. And we just let the job go. Because he took his own life too, which show he was just a straight bug out. He wasn't in the truth. So with that's just showing where we at. The signs of the season, where we at in this society. So without further ado, let's get to the scriptures. Let's go to Matthew 24 and 12. And check out, this is Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You just seen it. That dude's love waxed cold. He didn't care anymore. He went to work, had his little pistol with him, and they got ready to do their meet. He just let off shots. And they say he didn't care who he hit. So he was just fed up with life. Then he took himself out. So that was like a death angel on that particular brother right there. That Jake. Well, I'm just calling him like whatever it is, that person. Let's say that. That was a death angel in that person. And he went there, he carried out the execution of Yahweh Shah, man. He laid out judgment. Just because he couldn't take the pressure of being at work. He probably was behind on rent. Food was going up, can't get the food he used to get. Old lady probably left, or he couldn't get no old lady. Ain't no telling what pushed this Jake over the edge, what appears to be a Jake, what pushed him over the edge to do what he did. And that's going to only increase. This is just the beginning of it. Like, the fame ain't just totally hit yet. Inflation ain't skyrocketed yet. So he did this when things ain't just got bad yet. But iniquity is abound. So therefore, the love of many is waxing cold. Ain't no love. This place ain't got the love it used to have in the 80s and 90s. No, man. Now it's like a dog-eat-dog world. And everybody's full of rage and hatred and violence. Because they're being oppressed too hard. Because Esau is oppressing everybody. Not only is he oppressing Jake, he oppressing the lower level Edomites as well. They're next to go off. They're going to go off because they can't get the things they need that they used to get. And then because of that, they thought always leaned on white privilege. So without that privilege, they know they up under Jake. They don't like that. So they're going to get their guns, get the, loud, for making them be the base men that they are. So that's about to happen. That's what I say. We got to watch out because we're going into some very dangerous times. People ain't got the money they used to have. The squeeze is getting tight. It's getting real out here. The spirit of mirth is gone. And who feeling it the most is Esau, Edom. Jake still running around, trying to have some mirth. But Esau know what's coming. So Esau depressed. And Esau ready to, take somebody out. So we're going to go to this right here. Let's go to Second Esdras. We're going into that territory. Second Esdras 15 and 19. And it reads, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. We about to go into that territory. As this dollar continues to crash, and when it does crash, people are going to wild out. Just like dude did in Walmart. They're going to get their sword. A part of their sword is a gun. They're going to get that gun, and they're going to go house to house. Anybody they got, I'm going to take it. Because that's how Esau get down. If he ain't got it, he going to take it. He believes in living by the sword. He believes in getting anything you need by any means necessary. You know, taking out life, shedding blood. He needs it. He going to take it. So this thing going to get kickstarted by the Edomites, you know, riling up, going crazy. And then like a 2/3 Jake, if you ain't in the truth of Yahweh Shah, he just going to let Esau take you out. You know, run up in your house, take you out, take your goods, take your wife, take your children. Man, they trying to make America great again. They're going to do it by violence, you know? And then even Jake is wilding out. You got to watch out for the 2/3. You know, they in the spirit of Esau. So they might just get their gun and just get the loud because they ain't got enough. You know, I know the streets is really hurting. So I know all them Jakes going to really be get the robbing and killing and stealing, you know, from each other. That's about to happen, man. We're going into great tribulation. You know, these elites, they go order out of chaos. They drawing this place up to create chaos so then they can come and establish order with their device, and that's their whole game plan. So this stuff ain't, you know, just cuz or random. You know, the Lord is stirring Esau up. We got to make his move. So that right there's going to play, man. That's why it's good to be in this truth. Because when all hell break loose, Esau going to be in militia groups, big gangs, and they're going to go house to house. You know, like it said in the scripture, like a mad dog sparing none. You know, this shedding Jake's blood and taking whatever Jake got. That's how they got this country. Lord, we're gonna do a lesson on that. You know, we had thanks taking, but Esau about to do that, man. And then if Esau doing it, Jake gonna do the same thing too. So just get ready and be on your watch and keep your house and your doors locked and watch. You know, don't let people know you got something going on. Don't let people know you got food stocked up. Don't let them know that, Yashrala. Like, make it seem like you doing just as bad as they is. Like, I ain't got nothing, you know. Don't tell them you got stuff stocked up and put up, and because when they go down, they gonna come looking to take yours away. So don't let these people know what you got. You know, tell them I ain't got nothing, man. I'm struggling too. You know, that's using wisdom, because especially Esau, man, he looking on who he can plot on to take their stuff, because Esau doing real bad right now. And I'm gonna show you something else too. Let's go get that. The whistleblower Dabu got this. Put this on. Pause this out real quick, then we're gonna watch what's going on over in China. It's not just here chaos going on. Check this out, y'all, Sharala.
This is Dabu 7. We have word today of a massive and violent bit of unrest that has unraveled at the world's largest iPhone factory inside of China. Now, this could very well cause a disruption in terms of things being made, things being shipped out, and fulfilling orders across the world. Now, what we do know at this point is people are ticked off because of a lot of things. One of the statements that was just put out by Foxconn says that workers are furious about their pay and living conditions, along with lockdowns and other restrictions that have been imposed on them. What we're learning is that certain new individuals and workers that came into this area basically signed a contract for work, and they're being told that they have to house or stay in the same areas as people that are infected. And it's causing all kinds of chaos. So at this point, on the heels of all this unrest, you're talking thousands and thousands taking to the streets here. China is restricting movement across this iPhone city. So this whole region, dubbed iPhone City, locked down. They're restricting movement. New restrictions come as they're saying that Unrest erupted here with more than 200,000 workers involved. So a bunch of chaos popping off here with this. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll continue to update with more information as I get it. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for breaking info and hit that subscribe button for more. This has been Dabu7. Much love, y'all.
Carbon offsetting.
Now, as you can hear from the whistleblower, that they're having uproars at the iPhone factory in China. You know, that's an American company, Babylonian company. That's going to have ramifications going on over here. It's going to be the same thing. You know? And that shows, man, people getting fed up. They're going to fight back against the system. And the system, like Esau ready for that. He wants that. That's why they're creating this chaos. They're doing it on purpose. They still over there doing, Crown Royale lockdowns. When that thing is already done. What he said is the people is fed up with the BS from their government. So they're going to fight back. That's why we're in Second Esdras territory. That's why we're in, where is it at? Second Esdras 15 and 16. For there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not guard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. They don't want to hear what their kings and princes got to say no more. They don't care about this government got to say no more. They see it's oppressive. Everybody sees the beast system, and they're fighting back on it, which Esau elites are banking on that. Because when the civil unrest comes, then they can enact martial law. Then they can bring in their military troops, which is what they want to do anyway, because they got to bring in the beast system by force. The people are not going to just go for it. They had too much time to think. They now know what's going on, and now they no longer want to comply. So this devil's going to force you with the sword, with the monetary system, to take his new beast system, But nonetheless, the people are fighting back. There's uproars, which you can go to Second Esdras 9. I'm gonna start at 2. Then should thou understand that the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yahweh made the world, so man, with the power of Yahweh. And there go 3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. That's why we're seeing all these major uproars, because Yahweh is making his way back. He's about to visit the planet Earth. Everything's being stirred up. The elites are now putting pressure on the people, trying to put pressure on Yahshua Allah, trying to take our life away, put the squeeze on us, make it real hard for us, because they know Yahweh is coming back real soon. And then the people, they're in the middle, they feeling that squeeze, they can't handle it, they're fighting back. They're bumping heads back, man. Because you got uproars right there. And it said earthquakes. We just had an earthquake in Indonesia, killed over 100-something people. That happened. So we said all these things happening, man. And this is just the beginning of sorrows. We really ain't seen nothing yet. It's just really getting started. Really getting kick-started. So right there, you're seeing that's going to have, that thing over there in China's going to trickle down over here. Because that's, like I said, a Babylonian company, American company. iPhone, that's Apple. That's one of the biggest companies in Babylon the Great. They're having problems. What if all them quit? They're already fighting, so they're not getting no production over there. So that's going to make more cuts for Apple. More people going to lose their jobs. And then it's going to be a trickle-down effect. Then they're going to be affected. They're like, man, I'm used to making 6 figures. Now I got nothing. I'm going to go over and take what I need from this person over here, because he got it. And hopefully I can be cool for a couple, 3 months. That's how, Esau going to be thinking. I got to knock somebody off. I can't go backwards in my lifestyle. So I can see that overseas. That's happening too. Like Moab don't want no American businesses over there, man. They kicking all them out, man. Like everything is getting cleaned up right now. So everything's been stirred up. It's been riled up. The people getting riled up. They're gonna fight back, and the Esau got a contingency plan for that. He gonna bring in his military, which he want to do anyway. I said them things don't go over there China gonna come on over here. You're gonna see people start. They already trying to like halfway do it. The railroad company rebel. Because they get mistreated. Because these big companies do mistreat their people, man. They don't like to give them no proper days off. They work the mess out of you. Like the grinding's coming to a cease in Babylon the Great. Because Esau don't know how to manage or do right. So that's coming. That's happening. These prophecies have been fulfilled right in front of our face, man. And you got to watch it too at your job, because I know my job, I got a lot of people, and a lot of them are disgruntled. So I'm always being circumspect, watching out, in case somebody feeling crazy one day and want to just get the lie on employees. I'm going to slip out that back door on Yashua. I'm always watching my surroundings. I'm always watching the people, man, seeing where they at. Even asking sometimes, like, how you feeling, man? Just see where they at. Just see their reactions. Because we in them times. The times be evil. So I say that too. Don't be walking around just all willy-nilly and think you safe and all of that. No, man. We in some evil days. Let's go to Ephesians. Ephesians 5 and 15. And Ephesians 5:15 reads, and see then that they walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, man. Circumspect, man. Circle. Go in a circle. Inspect mean to look. So it means, man, Yahweh saying, look around. Watch your surroundings. Always keep your head on the swivel. Look over here. Look over there. Don't get comfortable here, man. We in bad times right now. Said, don't be like, that's a fool, man. I see fools like that at my job all the time. They in the spirit of mirth. Like, they so relaxed. They so comfortable. They got 10-year plans, and I'm going to do this and do that and get my trucking company up. And I'm just looking like, dude, this place about to go, man. You ain't even in the right spirit, And ain't on my spirit to help them out either with that. So I'm just like, hey, that's on them. And it says 16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. So we know what days we're going into, man. And like we move further into December and January, what did Creepy Joe say? Operation Dark Winter. It's gonna be a pretty dark winter. We ain't talking about temperature-wise or, light-wise. Talking about as far as evil. It's about to be a wicked time we about to go into, man. People getting kicked out their homes. People losing their cars. People losing their jobs. People about to lose everything they got. And if they ain't got hope or the love of Yahweh, they like, shoot, I'm just get to taking lives. They just gonna go psycho. That's what these people about to do. Especially Esau, because he ain't got nothing to lose. So they just gonna start, they got guns. They gonna call to just get the, loud. Just because I'm having a bad day, or I don't like you, or you looked at me a certain way, or you cut me off in traffic, So they just like, you might not want to honk your horn to somebody in traffic, man. You just never know their mind state, what they dealing with. If it's a death angel or something, like, just know what times we in, Yashua. It's some bad times right now. And the Lord about to put on a lot of people to be death angels, to take life away from people, man. And it's really going to happen if you ain't paying attention. If you're not knowing what time it is and, walking in the fear of Yahweh Shah. You out here, thinking all lollygagging, and it's all good, and it's Turkey Day, and it's getting ready for Christmas, baby, and all that stuff. And hey, man, Esau take your life away, man, if you're not paying attention. Cause like I said, it's bug out season, man. People have to bug out. People losing things, man. One Ock told me, Ock felt like he said he ain't gonna have no holidays because he had to get another car. He had a wreck. So it's making people mad. A lot of people feel like that. They miss a condition to get their holidays. Their holiday ain't going the way it used to go in the 80s and 90s. They gonna get their gun and get to this, taking people out. As we just seen, dude, when the Walmart did that. Then off yourself. He didn't have to do that, man. He could just took it, it is what it is, and roll on out. Get you another job. It's not that serious, but people, they're that fragile nowadays, especially this GMO baby generation. They real fragile. So if something don't go right, they don't get their way, they about to get down like Esau get down, man. About to grab that sword. So I just want to do a quick, exhortation to the nation, man, to kind of, watch out. Stay circumspect, keep your spiritual antennas up, because these people about to lose it. They about to, take people out. They ain't paying attention. Just deal with these people with wisdom, man. It's time to really lock in on this truth. I mean, all the way lock in on this truth. Nothing else should be governing you right now. So with that being said, I want to say, Kwame Yashua Allah, Detail Baba Ball, Shalom.